everyone has their own timeline to success. And what I mean by that is when I started working on being a content creator, when I started working on having my own business, even when I was little, I always felt like doing it. I just felt like I was more so lost and I didn't know how to go about it. Sometimes I look at guys that start their own business at 18 and I'm like, okay, they started way younger than me. Or I look at guys who became a content creator really young and I'm like, okay, they started way younger than me. But the fact of the matter is everyone has their own timeline. And some people were literally kind of destined to become more successful later in life. Keep that in mind. Some people were destined to go through their own challenges, to learn some key lessons in their life, and then share it with the world later in their life, right? Some people weren't destined to get famous earlier in life. And the reason why I say this is because some people don't feel the urge to get famous when they're earlier in their life. Some people don't feel the urge to get famous at all. So if you felt the urge to get famous or to get successful later in your life, like me, I felt the urge to get successful later in my life, and I got serious about it later in my life. I didn't really feel that same urge when I was younger. When I was younger, I was like, okay, I want to go to school. I want to post about sneakers and stuff like that. I wasn't really too interested in becoming all that successful. When I turned around 25 years old, that's when everything switched for me. And I'm not saying the same thing's going to happen to you. What I'm saying is everyone has their own timeline. So don't look at someone else and say, okay, they got famous, they got successful at an earlier age at this particular thing. Don't ever think that you're too late or that you're late to the party or something. It's never too late to practice being a good person, to build up good karma, to make this world a better place, and to fulfill your life purpose and destiny, right? Because that's literally what you are in this world. So once you realize that, everyone has their own timeline. You're not going to beat yourself too bad if you got successful later in life or if you went through your own challenges. Sometimes guys go through their own challenges and they're like, okay, this guy got successful without going through it, and now I feel a type of way. No, sometimes people need to go through their challenges to grow spiritually and to learn some key lessons. So always keep that in mind. It's never a negative thing if you have the right lens and the right mindset, and it's always a positive thing that will help you grow and help you make the world a better place.